Come back on, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm putting my pants on.
Alright, and we're back. Watch out, don't break stuff.
Break all the things.
Whoa, dude.
Oh no, there he is.
Right.
Hi.
Is that Matt?
Hi, what's going on?
Yeah, we got.
Hello.
Okay.
No, it's Wes.
Hold on.
So, as you guys are
Dude, yeah.
approaching the carriage, you are still hiding, and you're waiting to see, I guess, what Buick LeSabre does.
It's like, why'd you have to name it?
Snow's not hiding so much, though.
Well, I
Are
mean,
you?
No, I went up to 20.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
in a French accent, it sounds different, it sounds better. It sounds fancy. So,
I picture like a Ricky DeRocket car kind of all the time.
excuse me. So, you guys are watching, and you hear the clip, clop of the horses. The wagon wheels are kind of creaking, and it's pretty quiet. Suddenly, you hear this whoosh, and the trees and the leaves just kind of part, and you see this figure appear almost out of nowhere, and it's a blue cape, pantaloons with the handlebar mustache, and the fancy blue hat. He goes, ha ha!
Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry.
He puts his hand up. You shall halt! In the name of Buick LeSabre, I own this road. You shall not go no further. You shall depart after dropping your weapons and leave the carriage. And the lead guy who you spoke with just looks at him, lowers his lance, and starts to charge. So as he runs forward, the lance tip gleaming in the moonlight, and he goes by, and Buick stands there, waiting and waiting until the last possible moment. He just kind of ducks, rolls out of the way, and goes, ha! And he's got this little, he throws up his color supreme and this kind of panache. He goes, ole! And he slaps the horses behind. He goes, I told you, I warned you! You have another chance! You feel, you silly ragamuffin!
I will taunt you a second time.
Oh, yeah, it's very funny.
Do we go out?
So how far away are we from this action?
You are approximately, you'll be creeping up, you're now 30 feet away from the rear guard.
Ned would like to mold earth around the horse's feet that just passed him.
Okay. What's the range on Mold Earth?
60 feet, I do believe. Or no, 30. It's 30 feet.
No, you can get the rear guard. You're 30 feet from the rear guard.
Oh, okay.
And so they're probably another 15, 20 feet in front of the line.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We're
I see.
behind them.
We're in
That's
the,
happening
Yeah,
above
past-
front
yeah.
of them. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't do that. Never mind.
Okay. You guys want to do something else?
Can anybody mind link with Buick?
Oh, well, I can't. I can do.
I can have
wait,
Death
message.
say a little bird thing.
120 feet. I can do message. Yes, I can.
Okay.
What do you want to tell him?
Diyadlat's here. What are you doing? Can you reply back?
Yes. Point a finger at Buick LeSabre and say, Yadlat's here. What are you doing?
That animation is great.
And he's in the middle of combat. He kind of pauses. He goes, "What?"
He said what?
Damn it!
Text
Hold
message.
on. Obviously, I am trying to stop a carriage.
He's trying to stop a carriage, obviously.
Can you
Saying that out loud?
send something back to him?
Yes. As many times as you want.
That's the king's carriage.
That's the king's carriage.
He waves his cutlass and he starts to form some whirlwind around him. He goes, "You fools! I know it's the king's carriage!" And he
He knows it's the king's carriage. Oh, jeez.
Oh
What's the order that?
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So should I get the map just so we get positions and things?
Yeah.
Do you want us to
Okay.
roll initiative just for like taking actions at the very least?
Is it fair to say that
Huh?
I'd be good?
We're up. All the three.
What was that, Bob?
Leaner.
Would you?
Oh, dude, got that.
Get it, dude. I think there's 2 other people all accessorizing small D20s. Maybe I should go to a smaller one. I'm getting owned on these ones.
No. The small ones are for the little people.
I love these tiny dice. In fact, I just played
Tiny people, tiny dice.
I
That's why.
can't-
That's what
Wow.
I can't
Noah has to
understand
roll.
a
for
word
D4
that
from
he's
now on.
saying.
It is garbled.
He says he
It
likes
is
a
an
different phone?
dice. It is an iPhone.
Ah,
So I mean,
see.
we're not
We're
getting.
sorry.
extra large.
This modern technology is great. It just can't do what it's primarily supposed to do. Meh.
Hold,
Look
hold
at the
that
graphics
thought,
on this. I can't hear
Um,
anything, but the graphics.
These photos are great. Sasha's a phone
So
now.
many
Anybody-
apps.
anybody else got a
Can't
better phone?
hear anything.
Anybody else got a better phone?
What phone were we using before?
Mine.
Oh, okay. It's
My-
just the
My
speaker
phone
phone
is
on this
clearly
one is
superior,
really
but I don't like
poopy.
to show it off.
It just sounds like he's from the bottom of like a cookie tin or something.
Good.
Does it? It's like a cookie tin!
Yes.
Like, you know
Coffee
those
tin.
round
Yes.
ones with the sugary bits on top?
Oh,
With
of
like
course.
they're rock, and then sometimes they got the jelly, but they're
Yeah.
I think everybody knows what a
I
cookie
shouldn't
tin
do
is.
Yeah,
anything, but
we're gonna try and
Well,
find,
this is
find a better
specific
audio
cookie
solution.
Several of them
Mustard.
places.
Yo,
so just
yeah,
give us one
they're
sec.
the blue ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the butter cookies.
Where'd my
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Here
The
is
Danish butter
Unfortunately, I
cookies
use my phone for my
Beauty.
beauty.
Buick.
Right.
This is where's the lead guy who ran by him on the horse. These are the rest of the guards that are close to the carriage. This guy's the back.
We should get one more camera to like have a top
If
down
you guys,
look at
okay, you guys are back here in the bushes.
in the bushes on this side of the whole thing.
Well, I thought you guys separated, so you're totally allowed to go on either side of the bushes. And if you need me to move you guys, I can do that.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Is your phone still well charged?
Yeah.
Or do you want to just call him normally? Maybe that.
Well, hold on, let me try. Is his phone working?
His phone is working, but he was gonna try and do audio because he can see us and see what we're doing and everything. Like,
Oh, he's got
from
the
camera.
He's got
Yeah.
the stream. You just need his audio.
We have the technology.
It's a really short delay
Well, can you?
video, but
I did have him on here, but I mean nobody can understand.
Well, I know, but I just don't know if I should use the program we were using.
I think he
or
just
if
wants
we
like a straight up phone call on speakerphone.
We could try it. If that doesn't work, then
Okay.
go back to the other method.
Because Tucker's phone, the audio made it. I literally couldn't hear a word that he was saying.
Yeah.
It just sounded like cookie box.
Yeah, my phones normally survive hell and high water.
Wherever. Oh my gosh, I keep wanting to call you Mordo. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's your name again?
Thirkier. Or you can just say night. It means night.
Or I can call you Thur.
Okay. So guys, can we hear this?
I can hear
Better.
that.
Much
Yeah.
better.
Okay. So
Much
we're
better.
gonna leave you on audio, Matt.
We can use them to hold down the map.
Okay, so you can hear me on the DM phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
just
way
sounds,
better.
that sounds better than you used to sound.
That yeah, better than before.
Okay. So.
Oh shit! Even I can hear me with a lag. It's very disorienting.
Welcome
You
to
can mute the
Twilight.
stream. That might help.
You guys
Mute the
roll,
sound on the
you
stream.
roll initiative.
Yeah, I got a 10,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
which means I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Dang,
Hold
you're
on.
just
18.
chopping it to bits.
What'd you get?
21.
Let me.
Diuno.
Hold on. Let me just roll my stuff.
Robots do everything better than us.
I roll 20.
Airports randomly
Did you get a photo of him rolling in? Oh shit! I literally said I was impersonating him being a robot and I just dropped it. Roll 20. Done.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to.
Don't worry about it, again.
Where are you on the map? Third Where are you placing yourself? Because Ned's gonna be like right behind you.
I'll be near Tiny Hunter Alvin.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Poorly.
Where's
New
that?
best friend.
Is that him over there?
Okay.
Which side of the map are you going to be on, Alvin?
Hmm? I put my
You're gonna be on the side that robot was just putting stuff down on? Or, oh my god, Calvin.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, alright, then Ned's over there too.
Do you have a mini? You don't.
Yeah, I put it on the map already. Except,
Not you.
oh,
I would be like
Alvin.
a little bit further
yeah, his mini's not
ahead.
here.
I move slightly faster.
Okie dokie.
Cereal's
I'm
in
gonna
here
match with
too.
you.
And
Please,
so is
thank you.
Nolo.
I move 40.
You
Well,
guys
I'm
wanna
gonna
get
still
on
at
the
least
map?
get near you.
I'm
Yeah.
on the map.
So I'm gonna be next to him
a little bit ahead
because
of you guys.
Let me get
Okay,
this
so-
thing going.
can you put me kind of a little bit behind the lizard man?
Sound like a phone.
It did sound like my phone.
How was it? I thought I had it up here. Hold on.
Well, that side,
This
so
thing-
wouldn't be
Hey,
alone.
Dan, we're gonna use your old
Imperial.
paper.
Where are you?
Put me over by Snow because our killer cobalt combo is quite necessary.
All right, 25-20.
Good luck getting that, buddy.
Anybody?
Robot, you rolled a 21?
Shake hands.
They're
21.
they're
Who's on it first?
This
Behind.
one's just ready to go
Mordo.
today.
Wow.
Mordo.
Okay.
Like just.
Like he's going in the back.
And then I like.
I forgot my
Yeah,
original. It wasn't very good. 12.
I was like.
I'm gonna
Okay,
pull this.
so
I was
then
like stinking.
Billy is after Tuzar. Tuzar.
Now we're going to use the
there's
French
no
accent.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And so that's 18 to 15.
18.
18 with plus 4.
Oh, look at you guys rolling big.
Third gear.
16.
16? I have 16.
Anolo at 18. Mordo 18. Okay, 2 16s.
Third gear.
Matt had one.
I get third gear. I gotta use your old
Everyone's
one.
got to get used to
Yeah.
it.
Sorry.
Plus.
Plus 3.
Matt had one.
Matt,
So it's
Alvin, you
gonna
have a
be
16.
Commander.
I
I've
had
seen
16.
characters for 3 years.
16,
It's
yeah.
hard to break.
What's your modifier?
It's a +2 to. Yeah, it's 2
Mine's
for.
higher.
Yeah, it's Ander,
Thunder, snow.
then Snow. Okay. Ander, Snow, Alvin. 15, 14, 13. 10.
10.
10.
I'll do 2 worse. 8.
Okay, 8.
You got plus the beat.
Then all the guards are down here.
What did they have?
7. Would you go 5?
Wow.
Tyrael!
My dice are literally trying to murder me.
Dude, your guys have been trying to murder you for the past year and change.
You need to do yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
You
I'll
either
murder you now, bro.
buy new hands or get new dice. I mean,
That's it. I'd like to be his proxy. Here, roll a 20.
Pinch roller.
Can you
Pinch
just roll
roller.
this for me, please?
Pinch roller.
Third gear, just do it.
Before they took the again.
Quick, burn them. Don't touch
Get you
them.
some nice bare hands. Like me.
all right. So
Back with the
after
bare
the
arms.
initial pass by the guy on the horseback and Buick's kind of elegant movement away because he missed him, Buick is pulls out his cutlass, has a hand up like he's in duel mode, and he's dancing on 2 feet like he's ready to do this whole thing by himself. Tuzar.
I'm gonna do another message to.
Oh,
Oh, rest
Sorry.
in peace, little Alvin.
sorry, Matt. You're gonna message?
Damn it.
Just leave him like
He's okay.
that. He's okay.
There's no video. It's just audio.
Yeah, that's it.
He took 1 HP damage.
1 damage your phone, however.
Accidentally pertinent.
I'm just gonna message the Saber again and be like, what should we do?
he stands there and he's like, oh, well, I am going to fight. You can cower and cry and suffer your mama. I don't care.
So what are you gonna tell us anything?
Yeah, I'll just turn around and be like, I asked the Saber what we should do, but he said we should cower and cry and other stuff, which sounded gross.
That sounds like him.
Can we give him a point, please? This is great.
Oh, for the
Okay.
saber? Yeah, DM inspiration.
DM point.
DM and spirit.
Thank you.
I believe you mean merci.
Merci beaucoup, s'il vous plaît.
So your go-tos are.
Did you want to do
You get to pick for the
I mean, that was an action. I'm not gonna move, so I'm done.
Okay. So Buick is going to run up onto the horses, which he does gracefully.
Damn right he does.
Yeah. He runs up,
He's jumping up on the horse.
jumps onto the horse.
It's pulling the carriage.
Yes. And he looks around. He grabs the reins. He goes, ha! And he slashes his Cutlass Supreme at one of the knights over here. Oh yeah. And I get him, and you see this gust of wind just swirl around and blow him back out into the woods.
Oh.
So this guy goes, ah! Horse and all.
A horse too?
Ooh,
Oh no.
now you want that.
That's not. Having a horse fall on you is nasty's business.
Yeah. So and he looks and he grabs the reins and he goes, onward! And he slaps the horse with his cutlass.
Oh, he's jacking the ride.
Okay. Now it is Thirkir's turn.
Tiny Hunter want Thurkir, catch Windbreak Man, eat guards, or eat horses.
Oh my god.
Alvin. Did you hear me?
Yes, yeah, I can.
Catch the Buick, fight guards, or eat horses. You tell Thurkir what to do.
Oh man.
Everyone who's on the mind link just hears Alvin go,
Let's try not to hurt any or kill anybody yet.
don't kill anyone yet.
Eat horses. I guess I run up and eat horses. He said, "Don't hurt the guards, so I will hurt the horses."
Are you legit gonna start eating a
How far
horse?
can you? Like, no, hold on.
I can move 40 spaces.
Where were you?
Or 40.
He was like,
Right. Yeah.
Dang, lizard folk are fast, huh?
Okay.
Well, not the horses in the car. I'll take the guards' horses out.
Oh, okay.
I'll take
Guards horses.
If I can get both horses, I'm gonna get both horses.
oh my god.
Well, you can attack one each.
Okay.
So you're attacking the horses.
Yep. Yeah, let's be reckless. So,
What could possibly go wrong?
yeah.
So wait, do we know what class he is yet?
18
No.
damage to one of the horses.
What would you roll to attack?
17 plus 10. 27
Yup.
to hit a horse.
He got the horse.
20 to hit a horse.
Yup.
18.
Okay. Yep. So what was
For
the damage?
18 and what was the first time? Was it 18 the first time too?
Damage?
Or is it 20? Something like that. Yeah,
I
18
thought it
to
was
20
I
damage
think it's
each.
at 18. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Is that enough to cripple a horse?
Poor horses. Nothing wrong. You did look hungry. Like,
I'm
to be
sorry.
fair.
What was the damage again?
18 and 18, I think. So
8 to 18. Okay. 8. Let me just check real quick.
how many hit points a horse?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking.
We're about to find out how healthy a horse is.
Of course.
Why is it not on this board?
Horses, of course, of course, of course.
Unless it's a
just
pile of
made that
meat,
up?
of course.
It's someone.
Horse AC?
You are far too young to know what that is.
I used there's like old sheep.
Horse hit
I don't
point.
want those
Is it a riding horse or a war horse?
Warhorse.
Oh. A tribute.
Warhorse. Got it.
Oh, it was about the same exact time I was.
Oh, you killed him. No, you didn't.
Hit points 19.
They have 1 point. 1 hit point left. So as you leap out of the woods and your black scale dire bear claws glistening in the moonlight, you call each horse to kind of gut them, and their entrails are kind of rolling out of them. They go, and they're kind of collapsing under the weight of your vicious attack.
Wow.
The riders are, oh my.
Can they fall?
They both fall off their horses with the bucking, so they and the horses collapse in a heap on top of them. It's all kind of a rubble. They're prone with horses on top of them. Yeah.
Madness.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
gross. All right. Anolo.
So I don't think Alvin will hesitate so long next.
So okay, I guess like Tuzard not making a move, cool. That's what he usually does when he rolls up top. The new guy just rips apart a freaking horse.
Two horses.
Two horses like tauntauns and start.
Yeah,
just cuts the guts out.
Pretty much.
Delicious.
At Alvin's command, sort of, kind of. Not quite.
So we're basically, it's on. We're taking these guys down then.
He didn't attack the people. He attacked the horse.
Fireball the horse.
I guess I'm just gonna wait until you act. I don't know, man. I'm completely perplexed that I just watched guts from a horse fall out twice in 6 seconds.
You're holding action for Ender.
Yeah.
Okay. Ender.
I'm gonna cast sleep on a 20-foot radius, centered on that guy on the corner of the wagon.
Are you also trying to put
You'd get LeSabre.
No, I'm not-
here to sleep too?
This
I'm
guy?
not gonna put. No, the next one over.
This guy?
No, this way.
This guy.
Yes.
Centered on him?
Yeah, 20 feet around him.
You're gonna get Buick.
No,
You're
he's-
gonna get Thurkier as well. You'll get everybody.
It's fine.
If it's magic, you're
That's
resistant.
okay. You can do it.
Wait,
I'm
yeah.
just letting you know what
No, you're
your
not.
radius is. What's gonna be affected.
Yeah, well, that's fine because Buick might have enough hit points where it doesn't affect him. I'm banking on the guards
That's
being
right.
weaker.
It's a certain number of hit points. Right?
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't
start with
hurt
the
people.
lowest
Okay.
hit points first.
So
It's not me.
I'm now at the level 3.
Oh.
Okay.
115 hit points.
What's the DC?
A little
Take
lullaby
half damage
from our
from
bard.
everything but psychic.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything but psychic.
It's Constitution, right?
Oh, seriously.
Thanks for sharing your weakness.
You roll a bunch
Hold on, let
of
him
dice.
speak.
Starting with a creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Yeah, you roll
Subtract
a
each creature's hit points from the total before moving onto the creature with the next lowest.
Yeah, so you
Creature's
roll
hit
your
points
dice.
must be equal to or less than the remaining total for the creature to be affected.
Okay.
48.
So you roll
So
4d8.
roll
No, no,
48.
48.
Oh,
48.
48.
Okay.
Oh, it's not going to be me.
Nobody falls asleep.
Well, snap. That's why
Yeah.
Tasha's hideous laughter works better later levels because it's just sleepy.
Yeah.
Sleepy works for like a pile of kobolds. No offense.
None taken.
Okay, so that's
Oh, it's worth a
Ender.
shot.
It was with the
How do you want to cast this? What do you do?
Lullaby, soft sounds coming off the lute.
Okay. So that's his action. When
Yeah,
you realize
so-
it doesn't work,
Are any of them like supremely mad at Ander?
they don't really. They kind of focus on Duik. And now Thurkier.
Yeah.
So they don't really see or not really totally aware of what's going on.
But suddenly our battle music is very
I'm not
quiet.
fighting anybody until they strike one of us. So I'm
Then
done.
you
I'm done
lose
striking.
your action.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
He can run away
All right.
with the card.
Snow. Alvin, you're on deck.
This is a tree line, yeah?
On
Yeah.
deck,
I'm gonna hide up in a tree and observe because I don't know what to do here.
Okay, you're gonna climb.
Yeah,
You spider climb, so you climb the tree. How high do you want to get?
like low enough branches to where I can look out and see what's going on, but still be shielded visually.
Okay, good. So you'll get partial cover. Okay, so you're up about maybe what? How far? You're 10 feet, 15 feet,
15.
15. Okay, so you're pretty much at the top of some of these trees because they're low hanging right now. Okay. All right. So then we have Alvin. Then you're on deck.
Am I still hidden?
yeah. Elvin casts plant growth to make the undergrowth come up and slow everybody down.
Okay.
It's a 150-foot range / area. Takes one action to cast. Oh no, sorry, it's a 100-foot radius, centered on
Okay.
a point. I'm going to say myself. everything becomes thick and overgrown.
Okay, so you see like these tendrils and vines and grasses just grow unnaturally from Alvin's magic. What's your color magic, Matt?
What's the green?
Green. Okay.
Green and blue.
Okay, so as you see Alvin Alga take this green and blue hand, and he puts it down to the soil. You see this green and blue energy sink down to the soil, and all the grasses grow up around it, making it very difficult to get through. All right, Ned.
All
Wester
right.
on deck.
Ned is going to run up to the carriage, and because it's going like LeSaber's leading it away, right? The whole cart.
He's going to, yeah. It's starting to move.
She's gonna grab the cart, and she's going to cast Mold Earth on the guard that's closest to her.
Okay, so where are you?
I'm behind the muscly guy who I
The
don't
tiny
know,
one.
the little one.
This
The
one?
cape, yeah.
Okay, and you want to move where?
Up to the cart.
1, 2, 3. What's your movement?
Oh, it's only 20.
It's difficult terrain now.
Oh, it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, sorry, everything's difficult terrain now.
Yeah, so you might need to reconsider.
I don't think I can do that
Get
then.
close
Yeah.
enough, right?
Mm-mm.
We moved 2 spaces.
Can I
I
throw
can
her?
basically I moved 2.
I didn't use an action.
You lost your action.
You gave up your
The
thing.
next
It's okay.
round I could chuck you.
Yep.
No, it's okay. I'll do it. I'll just move the 2 spaces that I can move towards the cart.
10, 20.
Because
And you have a
25.
30-foot
I think
range?
that's
Yeah.
25. I'm
Yeah,
tiny.
25.
I'm a wee lass. I'm still gonna cast Mold Earth because I'm within 30 feet.
Yep.
Of the guard near the back.
This guy?
Yeah, I just want to just stick him in there like up to the waist, nice and thick. He can't kick himself out of it. But just
Well,
the earth.
the horse is taller than 5 foot.
Well, then fine. I'm just put both the legs of the horse that are on that spot.
Okay.
God, he's now wearing dirt pants. They're very thick dirt pants.
If
on
a
the
horse wore pants, how would he wear it?
Yes.
That's episode title, Dirt Pants.
That's very much the episode.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Mark it down, dude.
I can.
That's what the odd lot you got one of it. Pick a dirt
Tripod
pants.
sticking to the ground.
I believe the phrase is
Okay.
It needs to be kind of roomy.
Westendorf.
Okay, so I want to do something crazy.
Oh no! What does that mean?
Wait.
Shocker.
In comparison to everything that's already happened?
Yeah,
or-
exactly.
Like on the odd lot scale. That's crazy.
I'm going to cast Dominate Person on the golem inside of the carriage.
Okay.
Thingy. And it rolls a 2. So I win.
It's not animated.
Oh, it's not conscious.
It's not conscious,
not
so
yet.
you automatically fail.
Oh.
Crazy, y'all!
That would have been wild.
To be clear, he's been trying to use Dominate Person.
He has been all night. All night.
I got one more spell slot. How cool would that have been, though?
It would have been excellent.
That would have been excellent.
That would have been wild.
Yeah, thanks, DM. Keeping it interesting.
Wait. Does that even work on constructs though?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Usually spell.
Two rolling motherfucker. Keep that shit to yourself.
You can try
Okay.
dominating Tuzard and
No.
see if it works.
You gotta roll a d20.
20.
Good.
I mean, you did
But
just go
still.
Samuel.
It's a little sensitive.
He gives the stone to
So while you're using your portent, you get this vision, not of space or not of the cosmos. You get just kind of a vision of almost a sequence of events that's going to happen. You see Buick talking with Oddlot later, and then it quickly dissipates.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
At least some silver lining to this madness.
Yeah, right. So now all of my
dominate
other
a rock.
folks.
I dominated a statue.
Yeah, a statue.
So magical, it's just like.
And then I was trying to poop. Like, what's the matter, Wes? Like,
pet rock.
Yeah. That's a pet rock.
it's not working. It's a
Okay. So,
Hey, look, we all know it's not animated now, though. Congratulations, everybody. You're welcome.
the two knights on the side get up, kind of. They push the horses out of the way, and they get up and they look at you, Thurkir, and they pull their swords and they swing.
I think that's a fair response for some strange lizard man leaping out. Like, regardless of their alignment. Like,
To be clear, they have great swords, so they pull them off their backs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, great. Let's do this.
How great is
yourself.
Okay. So, that's the first one? Nope. So the first one, the one on the right-hand side, takes his greatsword, pulls it down, and you kind of move out of the way, and it hits the ground. He pulls up again, you smashes off your gauntlet. And the second one swings down again, hits the gauntlet, and then he comes back around for another kind of side swipe, and you just kind of duck under it. All four attacks miss you.
Ooh, slippery lizard.
Yeah. And let's see here.
Oh my gosh. I'm still trying to imagine him trying to dominate a rock.
The horse, it kind of, it kind of can't do anything, and it freaks out and bucks the rider off.
The one with the
dirt pants.
Stone pants.
He is now on the ground, and he is prone. The other guy around is going to move up towards Buick to try to regain control of the horse, or try to knock him off the horse. And it's not going to work. And Buick, being Buick, he sees this great sword come at him, and he goes, "Oh!" And he kind of dances out of the way a little bit, and he takes his Cutlass Supreme and boom, conks him on the head, and definitely nails that guy for some damage. Okay. The lead guy turns around. You see the horse go, it switches positions, kind of paw at the dirt a little bit, and he just charges. And you see, even at this distance, just the malice in his eyes from being shamed by this charlatan or this
the sassy Frenchman.
The sassy French guy.
This aggressively Frenchman.
And
so a Frenchman.
So while the horse is trucking towards him, you see the guy drop his lance. He pulls the great sword off his back one-handed, and just lay into Buick. Gets him once. Gets him twice.
Oh no!
There.
Yeah. He's gonna try. Yeah. Well, he's gonna do kind of a passing attack across the front.
Oh, like a drive-by sort of horse.
So,
horse
so part of this is going to be 2 attacks on him, and then Buick is going to get a reaction against him. Oh man. Okay, so you see these 2 large swings just rip apart the front part of Buick's basically like leather armor, and you just slash. You see blood kind of spurt out a little bit across them. In each case, it's difficult to tell how much damage, but it looked like it was 2 serious, full contact blows. And Buick, kind of stunned by this, kind of misses with his opportunity attack, and I'm gonna move this guy a little bit more. That's their turn. He's over here.
Right.
All right, now it is Tyrio's turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to take pity on and just really want the horse screaming to stop, because there's 2 eviscerated war horses just in the middle of this shrieking for their lives. So I'm just going to magic missile 1 each to their head, and then the other one's I don't know, just gonna hit the other horse. Just for the sake of
mercy killing the horses?
I'm mercy killing 2 and then what the hell at another one? I don't understand.
I'm I'm going to aim towards the dirt pants in the hopes that it shakes some of the earth
Dirt
off
Pants is
of this-
okay.
Dirt Pants is fine. He kicked his rider off. He's just immobilized.
Can I aim?
The guy in the front. The guy in the front.
Which
Are you aiming
Can
for
I
the
can I
dirt?
aim specifically towards the dirt so that it might just get out and get away, or is it going to be an angry
Well,
war?
the two horses on this side, those are the ones that are
wounded
bleeding
ones.
out. They're really wounded.
I'm just trying to waste another dart without hitting
He's
a
got-
person. Is basically what I'm trying to
I
do.
think he's attacking
Oh,
the
so you're
dirt to
picking
free
4
him.
targets.
I've only got 3 because
3 targets.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
mean, 1 to finish off each of
Okay.
the dying, soon-to-be dead horses, and then
jeez. Oh, this is dark.
I just need to waste another dart, so I'm just gonna. I'll hit the dirt instead of the horse. Okay. We'll try to be somewhat PETA about this.
Guys, I'm gonna call. Is the SPCA?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Here it's also
So,
animal.
Tyrael-
It's fine.
What's it look like? What do your magic missiles look like?
Like what color?
Yeah, what color? Or sometimes they're round and or sometimes they have kind of a small shape to them.
Mini thunderbolts.
Little mini thunderbolts.
Silver thunderbolts.
Okay.
Sweet.
Nice. So you launch those and they sink, and you see this kind of a jolt of the horses, and they close their eyes and breathe out with their last. The last one hits the ground around Dirt Pants, kind of explodes a little bit. All right, top of the order, Tuzard. I'm sorry, you're moving.
No. I'm going to just kind of recover from all that horse screaming.
Tuzard.
I know. This is very weird.
There are
All of
still
this has been
horses you
weird.
can get.
I gotta say, this is the weirdest encounter I think we've had.
Bizarre.
Noah's still questioning if he's okay with any of this.
Yeah.
This is not
Exactly. A lot of conflicting stuff going on.
better than any fighting. I don't know.
Everybody's just this weird.
All rough terrain.
bad guy.
Just
All
to remind
rough
you.
terrain. Am I within 60 feet of that the guy, the main attacking guy?
Look at the squares.
I understand that that's how you do that. Yeah, that's about like 50-ish.
Oh, just move forward a little bit. Everything's moving forward, so just move like your 3
Yeah.
spaces.
Oh, I can't reach. Okay, anyway, that guy on the horse.
The guy
there,
that hit Buick?
Yeah, not Buick.
not Buick, but the guy that
Guy.
just hurt Buick when it passed by.
The California.
Levitating. He goes up 20 feet in the air.
Really? Is there
Right off his horse.
a check? on this?
No.
I needed
No.
It just happened.
Yeah. Creature or object of my choice I can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. Spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. An unwilling creature succeeds on a Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
I knew it.
Save. Thing.
Wait,
All right.
Oh.
What's the DC?
15.
15 Constitution.
I saved.
Oh man,
I'm sorry. What
his
were you
hair
trying to
fucked up.
lift?
The guy.
Oh, that
Like-
horse
Alright.
is doomed now.
Oh, that
You
was a
almost
good
saved the
shot.
horse.
The
Should've
Tuzard
gone
puts
the
his,
horse.
yeah,
You
puts his hands out,
should've.
and you see this the lead guard kind of lift off and looks over, and he realizes you're casting a spell. He just sits back down.
It's very interesting.
All right. Buick. Okay, so the cart is now moving forward because of Buick is
Do I use this as a cart?
yeah.
You ride that cart.
No, it's too big. It's
It's a little too big.
Um,
Oh well. I haven't got
Use
smaller.
my health calculator thingy.
Everybody
It's
back.
smaller.
That's a better spade. Yeah.
that works. Okay, so the horses are moving fine. All right, he's like, goodbye.
Can I see that?
I will see you on the other side, you ruffians and you stinky fellows.
But if we can just avoid
Okay, so he is off and running, with
the horse
a stolen cart with a golem in it. Okay, it is now Thurkir's turn.
I don't know the rules on. Can I do one melee attack and one ranged attack if you have two
No.
attacks? You can't do that. Okay. But you can do two ranged attacks.
If it's gonna take your movement to switch your weapon.
All right. Well, I haven't been told not to keep eating horses. I go to eat this horse.
This is why I put them out of their misery. So at least it's not like a velociraptor just going to town.
22 to hit for 21 damage.
Oh, on the main guy?
On the main guy's horse. 21 damage.
The horse?
On the horse, yeah.
I've not been told not to keep eating horses.
So, third gear is just kind of... He kind of just bounds over and just leaps and kind of claws into this horse. The horse does it's just like... And it just falls over, dead. I mean, you got him under his armor and all this other stuff. I mean, you got him. Hold on.
Should I use my other attack?
The guy on the horse though, man, is just like he sees this and he's like, oh, he jumps off with his greatsword still, so he lands. The horse is in front of you, third gear.
That's fine.
Okay.
I won't use my second attack. That's fine. I can't reach the other one yet.
Another horse.
You could always use your biting attack and get started.
I can't get over there. I got to get to that
Oh,
horse.
you mean the dead horse?
Yeah.
I don't want to beat the dead horse right now.
Can I tell him to defend yourself?
Anolo.
Once they have no horses, they can't chase us.
Okay. Are any of them hostile towards us other than the guy who just ate 3 horses? Because quite frankly, right now, he's auxiliary to me. I mean, I've never seen a man or a lizard or any kind of creature just eat 3 horses. Or even slash the guts.
I'll eat them
He's
later.
killed them.
Yeah, I know his intents. Right? So, like, are any of the bad guys hostile towards any of the OG odd lot right here?
Well, make an insight check.
18?
You get the feeling that all the guards, regard everybody around who is not them as enemies.
Then I take a javelin and I proceed to huck it at a guy. And maybe one of the weaker ones. Or maybe a guy who kind of looked at me.
Ned's gonna look at you and be like, help me get to that cart. Just so you know.
I changed my original plan of hucking a javelin and I instead of hucking it.
Okay.
Really? Oh, I was like, maybe your movement. I can. Okay, that works.
Will that be
I'll
okay?
take it. I'll take it.
Because I could totally get you there quicker.
That's true.
And then you still got your movement. Yeah, I'm gonna huck her.
That's professional.
Okay.
Make an athletic
So I guess
athletic
maybe
check.
more of like like maybe Ned could do a running and then I can hoist her in the air and you can do some sweet acrobatic flip or something.
Okay, so
Launch her.
It's
So
gonna be
strength.
a two-part thing. It's gonna be athletic check for you, acrobatics check for you to land
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
I imagine you were going to follow up this, but I need
19.
to know, how are you guys going to do this? Like, is Ned going to get chucked like a soccer ball into the
No.
again?
So like I'm gonna like
Well,
so I'm gonna like
22.
post and then I'm gonna like run like this and then she's gonna run at me and then I'm gonna boom, just like that over my head. She's gonna flip around and stuff.
okay.
I can hoist her, man. She's like a feather.
How much do you weigh?
I can push and pull
35.
to a large.
I weigh less. I weigh about as much as Snow does.
And what's your
Is that
strength?
35 pounds?
So my
20.
what I did for acrobatics or athletics was a 19,
Yeah,
but
that
my
sounds about right.
strength to push, pull, and lift
Yeah.
is that of a large creature.
You're throwing. You're not push, pulling, or lifting.
Lifting her leg into the air.
I'm lifting her quickly.
But still, like, I'm hoisting her up, man. It's a lift.
You're not smart enough, character,
You a
to be a
cheerleader
rules
now?
lawyer.
I'm an Anolo.
Okay.
I
Besides,
rolled
we
a-
fought together.
I rolled a
like,
22. You've thrown me before.
Okay.
This has
I'm
happened.
looking. Okay, let's see. Where are we on the map?
Oh, geez.
she's right next.
She's right next to
Right
me.
next to
Yeah.
him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know this is in D&D,
Right.
but like, is this even possible in the laws of physics?
No.
What?
Yes.
Run jumping?
Is anything that happens is magic?
Do you guys not watch trapeze dudes? man?
Actually.
Like they chuck things.
Actually.
Pretty good.
This is gonna work.
Yes!
This. I can't believe this, but it's going to work.
I went time.
Okay, so here, as you do like growlish, or how do you communicate with
I'm
that?
just straight up telling him.
Okay, yeah.
Like, not even using psychic links. I'm like, get me to that cart.
You know, roll it. And so I get in the stance, and then you're just.
yeah. See this front, and then just like Anoli goes whew, over his back. Just she catapults, somersaults through the air, and she lands, boom, right on top of the cart.
Oh yes!
Sticks the landing.
Yes! I want to do that like Neo, sort of like knee down.
Superhero.
Yeah, like superhero pose.
That's my action.
Gonna do it.
Yeah, that's it. You're done.
I am amazed that worked.
That was awesome.
Okay. So, Ander, Snow, you're on deck.
Okay, right there.
I'm gonna cast Fly on myself. I'm gonna fly up to the card as much as I can.
Fly?
Yes.
He believes he can
This is
fly.
not the first time I've done it.
Sorry.
No, this is the first time you've cast fly.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
It's the
not.
second. He did it at the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He
When
flew
you-
me
sorry.
first.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
the
That's right.
first to
Okay, I'm
fly.
sorry.
I can move 60 feet towards the card.
Okay.
Not bad.
So you see this. You just levitate, just
Like
the wind
Superman, or
carries
do
you
you
off.
like sprout wings? How does it work?
No, it's not the wings.
Yeah, no.
No.
Do you actually go Superman, like the full like?
Yeah, with my shield.
Okay. Oh, sorry. 10, 20.
60.
Okay, you can get there.
Scoozies.
All right. So you are almost parallel to the cart, but you're flying. You're flying through the trees and dodging.
Yes, I guess I am.
Make a dexterity check.
That's probably for the best. Yeah. You got this. You're dexterous.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Going
I mean,
through the forest
okay.
doing flips and shit.
With the adrenaline of flying and the rush of it, I mean, the world seems to slow down. You see every branch, every leaf, and you're shoo, shoo.
Ian flies by the
Yeah,
next one.
and you're kind of flying like this, reclined, you know.
Since technically this is happening simultaneously, like I passed by.
That's true. You're like, hey! Awesome. So, Alvin, you're on deck.
What is even going on?
Okay.
I guess I'm just going to try and facilitate an escape.
Yeah. Are we all just getting on the wagon at this point? Yeah.
Can you though?
Yeah. I have a unicorn.
They have one working horse.
Okay, one working horse.
The wind
All
blew
right.
that one away. That one's got
Rid of
stone
you close,
close. Those three are dead. That's the one working
No,
horse.
I'm
The guy in the
far away.
front.
He's not wrong.
I like that the lizard man that's been destroying horses is keeping very close track of the horses.
Maybe Alvin should think of what the lizard man should do instead of eat horses.
That's a great idea because I'm losing sanity.
Oh my
No worries. Third cure will share horse with you.
No need. Good, I got a Zurich.
Well, we don't mean to beat a dead horse.
Wow.
That's rough.
That works.
I am in that radius casting fog cloud. The sphere spreads around corners. The area is considered heavily obscured. Lasts for up to an hour, or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, 10 miles an hour or more, disperses it.
Okay.
And
So as long as Buick save.
can I run along the tree branches and using the
Yeah, with spider climb? Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Okay, so you see that in the middle of the battlefield,
Look
this
how cool
cloud is
the
going
abilities
to swirl and billow out and obscure everything around. And like the guys are like, what? And they kind of brush it away and they can't. So they're like, where's everybody? Hey, where'd you go? Oh, that kind of thing.
can I get full movement or treat it as
With spider climb, I'm going to treat it as full movement.
Alright.
15, 20, 30.
Are you running? Can you do a double movement?
Well, he's kind of.
Oh,
no,
he
he's
used the spell.
going like tree branch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he used a spell too. I forgot.
Yep.
Okay.
trying to stay hidden the whole time?
Alvin, Ned, you're on deck.
says to our newfound lizard folk friend that that's more than enough horse eating for today. All right?
Eat guards? Or chase cart?
Sorry, eat guards or what?
Chase cart.
Chase cart.
Okay.
And then, I'm sorry, this next question is out of character, but the guards are actively hostile to us, or...
Yeah, you can tell that...
Yeah, like...
Yeah, they regard...
immediate threat?
Yeah, I mean, anybody who's not them, they will regard as an enemy.
Okay, so Alvin still says chase cart, but then he picks a guard as a target and casts Ice Knife at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Okay.
Get the one.
So let me just roll to see if I hit with the actual knifey part of that. That's an 18 plus 7, so that's like what, 25?
Yeah, you're gonna hit pretty much anybody.
Okay, so...
Is he targeting somebody outside of the cloud?
There's one guy that still has a horse.
Oh.
I can't actually see the battle map, so
Well,
I didn't pick that target.
yeah.
Alvin did.
Yeah, we'll say Alvin picked the guy who fell off the horse.
All right.
Okay. The pants horse.
Dirt pants horse.
Dirt pants horse.
Yes.
So that's 6 piercing from the knifey part, and let me roll it's a deck save of 15 for the shrapnel.
He fails.
Ooh.
Fails?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna be.
Did you hear how many dice just dropped?
7 cold damage from the shrapnel.
How much? I'm sorry.
7.
7.
Oh, that's it. How
I
the?
swear it sounded like dozens of dice.
No, they just bounced around a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
That's reassuring.
Yeah. So the guy who was riding dirt pants. Alvin's like, you! And he throws his ice knife at him and just sticks at him and explodes off his chest. Shrapnel catching in his beard and his eyes. And he's just like, ah! Yeah, he's still in pretty good shape, but he's got blood on his cheeks and stuff. All right, are you moving?
Okay. Will I be moving?
Yeah. Do you want to move in a direction or with somebody?
Yeah. I want to move towards wherever Ned got thrown.
Okay.
Towards the carriage.
Towards the cart.
Yeah.
So the difficult terrain doesn't affect Alvin.
Is
Not
Alvin
just because
the
he
one without
cast
the
it.
shirt over there?
It just wouldn't have affected him anyway.
Yeah.
Is Alvin on his horse?
Alvin's a shirtless dude. He could turn into something too.
Okay.
Turning into something would have taken an action, and I used my action to cast Ice Knife.
Okay. So Alvin is keeping pace with catching up to the cart. It is Ned. Wester on deck.
Yep.
Ned is going to turn behind the cart and cast minor illusion and make it fill this whole 5-foot square with what she imagines the contents of the thing, like a piece of a golem would look like. Just like a living piece of a little golem.
Do you want its fist or its head to pop out or
I guess. All right, so she's not even. She's barely 3 feet tall. So to her, she can't really get size properly. So I think it's probably gonna be the torso, an arm, and the head. So it's all gonna be way too small. But but that's what she's gonna do, and she wants to have it waving there roar like that.
Okay.
And then she's gonna sit next to Buick. She's gonna jump up on the other horse and be like, so you're the Buick now, huh? Like that.
He galloping along. It's about time you caught on. You used to be quicker than this. What happened to you?
It's been a long time. A lot's happened.
I see. Who are your friends?
Who are you?
That's not the question. You have mechanical friend now?
That I found him?
I'm sure you found him.
I did. Stolen.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah, I did real good without you.
I'm glad.
Yeah. And it's just gonna be quiet.
What?
All right, Westendorf.
Okay, so the cart is basically secured, right?
The only person on it is Buick.
It's the Buick and the...
Right, but it's in our possession. I don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
the horses on that are still okay. They're running.
They're still okay.
These particular horses haven't been eaten.
That's the major component of this whole battle. Not even on the board, it's just horses.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast a level 4 chromatic orb lightning damage at the one fighting third gear.
Okay.
Third gear.
That's all I keep hearing. Third gear.
What's my save? A deck save? Or you have to roll?
No save.
You attack, okay.
Just don't bother.
Just give up.
Let
Just let it happen. Yeah.
18 plus 7, 25.
You hit him.
Nice.
Nice, so 68.
Nice.
So
68.
Yeah, I know. Where does it end?
68.
You got 3 d8s and roll them twice.
6 d8s. Okay, so it's
11.
The
29.
sass
29
that happened.
total. Are you getting pluses to it or no?
Looks and exchanges like that are why we talked about starting making videos. That doesn't get taken in the podcast. That stare was a beauty to behold.
20.
29.
Lightning damage.
Nice.
Okay.
So
this chromatic orb hurls into the side of this guy. You see his cape kind of flare out with electric damage and kind of build out with static electricity. He kind of reflects or convulses. And he comes back to it. He looks around and he eyeballs you. He points at his gauntlet in hand. And he goes, "Soon."
Whoa!
Who was it?
Can you even see him through the fog? How big's the fog?
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah, but
He's at the corner of it.
He's at
though.
the corner.
I'm just imagining the ball cutting a
you would see what
hole
direction.
through the fog.
I like it.
You know.
I wasn't sure what I hit, but I figured something.
Yeah.
I nailed it though.
Yeah, let's roll that high, sure. Okay.
West
You
face
moving?
in the clouds.
West North, you
Oh,
moving?
Wes, are you gonna try to catch up with the cart? You're in.
I have 30 speed,
It's
and
in
that's
rough
5
speed.
per
That's
square,
half.
right? And it's half.
It's
Yeah.
half right now.
So it's 15.
3
You want your
squares.
first-
Yeah.
Can you dispel that, Alvin?
1, 2, 3.
4. Yep. That's it.
Are you on your horse now?
I'm sorry, what was
Doesn't
that?
matter.
Can you dispel the vines or are they like permanent? The grass.
Oh, yeah, I believe that I can. Let me double check.
I think it's.
Should be. It's concentration, yes.
Yeah. On his turn. When's his turn?
I can't wait to dominate that character.
Ah, you're just determined.
Something's getting dominated
Oh,
when I get
man.
home tonight.
Oh god.
That's right, honey. I sent it away.
Wow.
You probably are one viewer. What's it? He's still playing. He's sitting there talking all night.
Okay.
When I get
Alvin-
home-
I'm actually not sure.
Well, he's considering
Let's
that.
keep going.
Oh my, these guys are broken and demoralized.
That's the odd way. Break them and demoralize them. And then do some flips.
Again, we're the good guys.
Some days.
Yeah, I like how Nola.
Okay, so the one guy that was, that Buick blasted into the forest, emerges finally, galloping, and he kind of tries to catch up, and he looks over and he goes, "Captain! "Shall I pursue?" And the guy is engaged with Thurkir. He looks over and goes, "No, break rank, break rank." And he's like, "Okay." He keeps going forward.
Right by my illusion, right?
Yeah. So
Ah.
he is going to break after this turn. And hearing that, the rest of the guys are going to, form a column next to their captain. Thurkir, you're going to get a bunch of attacks against you. The first one is the lesser guy. That's a miss.
So for your next character.
This guy's actually tougher than Morgan. Too soon.
Is he really? Oh, that's exciting.
We're gonna have another morning scene in the next one.
Oh, I got a crit on you with the main dude.
It's like Spinal Tap.
Okay.
Oh no. There's a freak incident with a moss creature. Turned into goo.
Oh my god.
Freak incident with a undead horse seeking vengeance.
So Thurkir, as the greatsword comes down, it slashes and it cuts through your natural scaly hide. And you feel like the blades sink into your skin and blood start to flow out from you, and your muscles kind of tear. You take 29 damage.
Woo!
Do I get the half?
That's
damage
it's 29
for-
slashing damage. So if you're,
Yeah.
are you raging?
Yeah, I'm always raging. At the beginning, come on.
Okay, you're raging. So it's okay, so you have to.
So
half
so
the damage.
15.
Yeah, 15 damage. Okay.
Well, why didn't it do it? Damn.
Then. Oh gosh.
No reason not to. I get 4 a day. I doubt we.
Is that how you got the 2 attacks on the horse in
He
the
gets
beginning?
up.
I get 2 attacks. Most
Moves.
fighting classes, like around level 6
Oh,
or 8 or
gosh.
something, go up to 2 attacks.
Ah, I see.
Not yet.
You
He's
can,
gotta do it
like,
in his
charge
turn.
spells and get higher spells.
All right,
like
so
you
they
guys
moved.
get, so there's 2 attacks.
Tyrael.
I can still be reckless.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Advantage and give advantage,
So-
but I don't feel like I need to enforce this.
How many of them are in a line?
It looks like the 3 of them right now.
Well, they're not really. They're close. This guy is here. These guys are. These 2 are in a line. These 2 are in a line.
The 2 that are lined up are obscured heavily, though.
Yeah.
If you stood to the right of Westendorf, you'd hit 2. If you stood 1 more to the right of Westendorf, you'd also hit 2. Possibly 3. It's like a weird wonky line
But
going
we're
right there.
all the way over
But
here.
you're
Yeah,
on
I'm
that.
way over
oh,
on the
you're
other
on
side.
that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good luck. I don't think
Just
you're
run
gonna
for the card.
Yeah, your lightning bolt
Oh,
probably
I
not
can't.
gonna
I
be
mean, it's
effective.
all difficult terrain still.
grab
I'll
your
only
horse
get 15
and
feet.
dash. Maybe.
Where's your horse at?
I don't even know where my horse is.
Well, the
Was it
horse
with
will
me?
get you, okay. So the horse is 60 feet. It'll get you 6 with your. If you're on your, you are on your horse. It'll get you 6 squares.
Call your horse.
How far does Gary's telepathic mod get us?
Anywhere on this plane.
It's like everywhere.
What?
That's
That's
the
for
internet.
It's like the
It's
Verizon.
That's right.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
No.
5G, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
So
5T. There's 2 there.
5T. I thought I was thinking Gary.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
5G.
5 Garys.
you know what? Unfortunately,
They're trying to make it.
running after this car isn't really going to work with all this difficult terrain. So unfortunately, these guys are going to get nuked. Let me just make sure I've got everything in order here. So, may I borrow 2d6, somebody?
There you go.
Thank you. Steel. Okay.
Mass.
It's a 20-foot sphere. So if I splash it, these are all guards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everyone who's not green is a guard.
In that area, yes, this is true.
Okay. So unfortunately, this guy is going to be in the epicenter, and it should spread to the others. Just missing him. Correct.
You're not hitting the cart or anybody over there, are
Yeah,
you?
you
have to.
You better hit.
You don't
me
have
over
to.
the card.
The epicenter does not have to be an actual target. Just
Well, right. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so where are you
maybe
putting
here?
it?
Because
What's
How many-
5,
how many-
10, 15, oh no, it's still there. It's a 20-foot radius.
So back it up.
So back it up a little bit.
Maybe here? And it'll splash these guys, but nobody else?
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, so 5th level fireball, DC 17.
Oh my god.
That's some serious spell saves. Wow, I love seeing so many dice roll.
Nope.
Oh.
No, look at all the damage. No.
Someone's gonna
How did
say,
you roll
"Ouch."
5 twos? It's funny because it's almost true.
That's a big oof.
Yahtzee.
We're only OP in number. We've got 10 chances to try to do something good.
You're not wrong. But still, so one of my NPCs managed to steal a cart from you guys.
42.
We really are proof
40
that
what?
strength is in
42.
number and diversity.
42, the answer to the question.
The answer to everything is 42.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, the answer to these guys' existence is apparently 42 at this point. Sorry, buddy.
Oh my god. Okay.
Were there any horses in the plaster?
I think all the horses were finally dead before this.
That guy still had a horse. The guy in the.
The guy in
That horse has seen some shit.
the guy in dirt pants. He's on fire. He's like, ah! He's trying to put himself out, and it's not working. You see him like, ah! Crawl to his knees, just fall, and he dies.
Oh, that's bad.
The other guys are like, oh my god! They're patting themselves, and you see like 3rd-degree burns all across their faces, from underneath their armor. They are not in good shape.
We're the good guys.
How is that a spell good people can cast?
The
Cleansing fire.
the captain kind of whirls around and kind of puts himself out, and he looks around. He looks around, surveys the damage, and sees all his men like burning and just crippled on the ground, and he is just absolutely dismayed. Tuzard.
Torments.
Hold on,
Like,
hold on.
goody.
They are aware of who we are.
Yeah, that's true.
We announced
You said we're
ourselves.
the odd lot.
That is true.
We gave him a card.
It is Tuzard.
Well, I didn't expect you guys to go murder hobo on them, but
Tuzard. It is Tuzard's turn.
You kind of just see, Caesar's face. And there's like you see his reflective eyes, and there's like the flames going up.
Reflection of the flame.
Really, what that freaks out.
Oh my god.
This is fine. This is fine.
Mistakes were made.
Do we want to finish this?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you over the mind. Like, do we want to finish this? Or
Now
do
do
we
the
wanna
whole
prepare?
village,
Oh
whole
no,
village.
he's crossing his arms. Anyone? What do we do? What should I do?
Yeah.
For Mortal Kombat.
There's only one guy left, right?
No.
They're all on
The,
fire.
There are many
the,
to
the,
kill.
the captain looks still pretty okay. Everyone else looks really bad.
Okay.
Like their skin is charred, and like their eyes are kind of hanging out, kind of drooping. Their face is kind of melting. It's not pretty.
Do they look like they're still gonna fight us? Or are they done?
Dude, they're burning alive.
It looks like I think we done enough.
I think we should probably red wedding the rest of this out. We don't really want witnesses at this point.
No.
That's not good though. That's evil.
What do we? I'll start slugging you guys. I'll slug you
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
We are not red wedding this.
You might as well make it even then.
I'm 100% asking you guys what we should do, though.
I am 100% telling you. I think we've
Kier
done
wants to
enough.
point out he
Okay.
only hit horses.
Look,
Great.
it's pitiful
Jack.
if we were to fight.
Stick him in a
this.
box.
It's like, I mean,
Andrew is speechless. She's just like horrified.
5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use wall force. And I need like a marker or something for it.
Like a eraser marker. Oh, you got it right there.
Their preferred color.
I'll tell you what. We have a murder hobos. What we do.
It's a nice day for a red wedding. Says our
Yeah, right.
says our lovely druid.
You walked out at the wrong time, Kevin.
What did I do?
You missed the fireball.
Melted. Lots of people have like Indiana Jones Ark of the Covenant level.
It's just about
We just
like that.
denounced all of King's Landing.
It's pushing this guy over because I went through him.
Oh.
I can push him to whatever side I want. That is a 10-foot high wall, invisible wall.
They might not have seen it yet.
You gonna let anyone
Yeah. I'm like, I basically over the mind link. Also, I told you guys I put a wall through them. They can't get over. It's 10 foot high. Okay. Are you moving? Them off. Yeah, I'm getting towards the cart as far as I can go.
You're on a horse, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
How long does that last?
Okay.
The
Until.
wall?
That lasts 10 minutes, I believe.
Plenty of time for us to leave.
Yes.
Okay. And so as Tudor moves forward, kind of moving us way through the dense forest, on the cart, Buick is still leading the horses away, and it looks like they're going to escape pretty soon. And he looks over to Ned and he goes, "So, what have you been doing with yourself lately?"
Well, since that murder, I've been out there trying to become a hero. And I've been doing it. Yeah.
I've been doing it.
Well, I'm glad. Did you murder that person?
No, I've been curious. Something I wanted to ask you because you disappeared oddly right at the same time. Did you do it?
No, I had business.
You had business. That's very convenient.
Indeed.
I went out to warn you, and you were gone. So I had nothing I could tell the villagers.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
And Ned is gonna do an insight check. 13.
13. You take him at his word.
Okay. All right. That's. I'm just gonna kind of really huffily be like, I missed you.
Well, this wasn't easy on me either. I mean, you were the best pupil I've ever had, and I'm glad that you've progressed. And I see what are those marks in your hands? What is that about?
I could do cool stuff now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Well, she's gonna. Well, oh no, I can't. I'll show you. It's not my turn yet.
He's like, that doesn't mean
Looks
anything.
like
You can't do anything.
wall.
Okay.
You can't do anything.
Fine, I get it. All right, third gear.
I was told to chase cart, so I will run towards the cart.
Okay.
How far until
Oh,
we get
there's
out
a
of the
wall.
vegetation?
It's a lot. It's 100.
It's a lot?
It's 100
Okay.
feet.
Well,
man.
you could run into the road. couldn't
One,
you?
2, 3, 4, and then
The road is.
Oh, it is. The
Oh,
road's
it's all a mess.
Okay.
That's right.
So I'd use double move
Okay.
at half speed.
Okay. Anolo.
Yep. So we established we are on mounts. Like that's what that was on my
I
mind.
kind of left my horse behind.
So did
He's
Ned.
flying.
It'll catch up.
Flying.
Yeah.
Well, I guess-
Andrew's flying.
Well, I guess I probably got off to throw you. I mean, I can't really do that. Okay, so I got off to throw Ned. I'm gonna misty step 30 feet towards the cart.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm going to run 60 feet, or whatever happened, whatever you got there.
30 feet.
Misty stepped. Yes.
Yeah, and then run 60.
Yes.
That would be 30 instead, right?
Okay.
Those misty step things are cool.
Okay. Snow.
I had no part of that.
Well, seeing as they are now contained and in fog and stuff, I'm going to go back to the 30 feet that I originally went, jump on the horse that I left behind,
Okay.
and then go back this way again.
Go a long way.
No. Okay, you can get there and jump on your horse.
Okay.
Can you whistle for his horse?
I don't think we've ever spent any time training our horses.
No.
Except maybe a Nolo.
I definitely have a bond with
training our horses.
Basically,
food.
I'm doing everything I can to still not be seen.
Yeah, that's just not really a thing at this point.
Horses and you have a lizard troll.
The horse. will be
But see
fast.
me.
They're distracted. They're not noticing you. Okay. Alvin.
So I'm back on the horse now, and I'm getting ready to get it going.
Yes. I would like to use my action to wild shape into an owl, and then I would like to use my movement to fly towards the cart that Ned and the Mystery LeSabre are on.
Okay. What's the deal with your spell?
I just sort of transform myself into a creature.
No.
The terrain spell?
The terrain spell.
Oh. I'm not really sure. It says that the
Has duration?
It's not the duration's instantaneous. It just sort of happens, and I don't know if I can dispel it or if it's just sort of there now.
So when it says instantaneous,
would you like me to read the spell description because I don't fully understand?
when it says instantaneous, that's cast time.
Yeah.
Instantaneous is usually not a duration unless it's. You know, that makes no sense.
It does say.
Plant
growth. Duration instantaneous. If you cast this spell using one action, choose a point within range. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on that point become thick and overgrown. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 feet it moves. It says that I could exclude one or more areas of any size within the spell's area from being affected. But it's not a concentration spell, and it doesn't say anything about.
Okay,
I think we did it all
dispelling
totally.
it,
We did the whole spell wrong.
It sounds like it's just a verse. It's like a one-off.
Yeah, it was for that one round.
It grows permanently.
So it should have just been for that one round, and we.
Yes,
that makes more sense.
And you should have indicated more on the actual time that the distance that we lost, because that was not difficult terrain. That was actually more than difficult terrain.
Yeah, he basically couldn't move.
Yeah, you could move like 1 square.
So then, can I not use my Mystic?
No,
We're gonna play it like.
No, we can do it. I mean, you're totally fine
Move
now.
forward.
I'm
Matt,
sorry, I did not read that spell description closely enough.
Matt.
That is on me.
Matt. In the future, please be more accurate with your spells, man.
Sorry.
Because that mattered, dude.
Yeah. That would have changed everything.
Okay? Matt, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so you are wild shaping into an owl, and you are flying through the branches into the. You want to go through the trees, or do you want to go out into the road?
Towards the cart.
Yes, I know, but there's 2 ways to get there.
Yeah, sure. Towards the road. Sorry.
Okay, cool. So you fly out, and you're gonna land on the backside of the car. It's a big, huge owl. Okay, great. I'm gonna put the owl on the board.
So is the train done now?
Just a regular size owl, not a giant owl.
Regular owl, okay.
Regular owl.
Like a little barn owl, or like?
Yeah. I'm just gonna put him on the cart then.
Yeah, just put him on it.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. No more terrain things.
Okay.
In the future. Okay, so that means it is Ned's turn.
How did we skip me?
Oh.
We skipped you?
Yeah.
Right
I'm
after
sorry.
I
I'm sorry, Ender.
Go now.
That's totally my
That
bad.
works.
Go now. That's my bad.
Hey
Everybody's
Ned,
lost.
can you ask Buick if these guys are 9 blades?
Yeah, sure.
Now?
Hey. So, did you steal this because those guys are 9 blades?
No, I'm stealing this because I'm a 9-blade.
But why are you fighting the 9 blades?
I'm not.
Why are you a 9 blade?
Oh no.
Wait, why?
Oh no.
Leave it to the French.
We're the good guys. Not anymore.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? The guards, all the kings, they run an oppressive regime, and we need to stop them. I can explain later when we have more time.
9 blades of rebels.
I've never known you to be a bad person.
I'm not a bad person.
All right, I'll try to explain that to my heroic band of friends. She says
And
loudly.
he looks back. He sees the fire. And he goes, heroic?
We try. So, I'll convey that back to you. I'm like, he says he's part of the 9 blades, but he's saying that there's more to it than that, and I'll explain more. But I'm inclined to want to listen and hear him out without, roasting him, please.
You hear back a really high-pitched thought, like a voice, go, "What?"
Didn't the Nine Blades send us to kill him?
Yeah, that's why it's kind of confusing, but also, like, he said something about oppression and, like, a regime and, like, bad things.
Wait, is this like a chat room? Are we all hearing this? Or
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Except for our lizard friend here.
Who wasn't really admires after that whole mind reading thing? I look at him like he's my buddy.
Okay.
You feel
We're gonna
safe.
die.
It's still your turn.
No, it isn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna fly to the cart just because
Okay.
I don't know what to do now. I've lost control of the situation.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now.
Now it is you got Ned.
Yeah. So that.
What's
Andrew's
your
all done.
turn?
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
Ned's going to kind of sort of gesture to Buick to kind of like slow down and say, "Let my friends get caught up. We'll figure this out in just a minute." And I'm going to, since there's no real combat to do, I'm just gonna be like, and check this out, and I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and I'm gonna just do some little like childhood memories of us in the forest kind of thing on my hand, like pum, and I'm gonna do like jazz hands around it.
Oh, that's a great trick. Does it sparkle too?
She makes it
Oh. Well, I see you've learned a tremendous amount since we parted.
I have a sword I can talk to.
Does it talk back?
Yeah. That's a fair response. She says it like, yeah, that's fair. I know. It's a long story. And check out all these things I've got. I got this vest from a dragon.
I'm sure.
She like.
Don't you guys do that fade weave or what was that?
Oh yeah, you glimmer weave. I'm just like starting to throw things out of my pockets and just show it to him. Like, and I got this and this. Oh, and this pepper shake. I got this in the Feywild along with this badge. And like, that's all.
And he kind of looks. He just kind of keeps trucking on. Some things just don't change. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to get Buick to slow the horses down and let people catch up more. That's an
Make a
exact.
persuasion check.
What's that? Is that a 1 or a 7?
That's a 9. But Ned's very lucky. As a 3. Yeah. Not so lucky. Never mind that.
There's their inspiration.
And, yeah. Can I use her?
Yep.
I'd like to help you guys get on the port. One more. Let's try a different die this time. 7. Wow.
You got a cup.
Another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a cup too. That's true. All right. This one rolled best. Let's take it. 19. All right. Yeah. Plus something. Persuasion.
Make it.
Persuasion. Oh, I probably would have been fine before. I forgot I have double proficiency in this. I'm an expert persuasionist.
A glib
Yeah, that's a 30.
Oh, jeez, man.
Not bad.
I didn't need it. I'm sorry. I thought that was kind of your thing. I'm sorry.
I can't just pass this. I have to crush it.
A 9
Oh
would
yeah,
have been fine.
he believes you. He's like, okay.
I think they're called.
Well, obviously these people
They
or
only make
these.
that one set and that one color, but there's other ones.
He looks around. He still sees flames. He sees Churchill with the horns. He's kind of like gleefully laughing, and he sees the lizard folk. Like just, just recalling all the stuff.
Dead
that he's
horses
seen. Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. It's like all these beings.
They're much,
if they're your friends,
yeah.
that is something to me. And he starts to slow the cart down.
Ned feels a little happy about
Okay,
that.
Westendorf.
Okay, so the one that pointed me and said, "You're next."
They're all behind a wall of force, just to warn you.
And most of them are burning.
Can you do psychic things through a wall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wall of force doesn't stop dominate person.
Yeah.
He's still
Oh my god!
That is accurate.
That is accurate.
That is accurate.
Okay,
So-
all right.
I mean, there's a throat
That's fair.
that's wide open.
I can't touch you, but I can dominate you.
Wow.
So I cast dominate.
The captain.
Your 15 wisdom. Hold on. Should I? I'm gonna try important. If something happens to me, you need to control me. Okay? He rolls a 2. I dominate him.
You called that one already.
4. Sorry, the other one is a 4.
Okay.
So all my portents are gone.
I use my dice.
Oh, he's re-rolling.
Oh, this is the first time that's happened.
So it's erased.
Oh, he gets to roll for it.
Is that? I mean, is that fair? I
You
mean,
gotta roll 15. Fine, sure. I get to get my madness and blah, 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 blah.
Oh my god.
yes!
The drama, the suspense.
Fitting.
Wait.
I rolled a 16 on the die.
Wait.
Sucks, man.
We have 2.
Well, yeah, just roll your mins.
No.
I can't roll against
No,
his
you can't
roll.
roll it. No, it's not a roll.
Well, unroll.
I was gonna say.
De-inspire.
Wait, no, make him re-roll.
Roll a d20.
Oh,
That's 6 or a 9?
I would like to have luck. No, I'm using my luck.
Yeah, you have 3 of those.
I got 3 of them.
Oh, he's got luck too.
Yeah, we're both lucky.
Luck is a great feat.
It's so much fun.
Oh, not lucky.
It is fated. Use another one. Use another one.
Favorite cup?
Can't do luck twice in a row.
No, you can't do it twice in a row.
Use
That's true.
the.
But can I use inspire?
If you wish.
Here. That,
I have my mug.
Yeah.
I'll use my mug. Can I
You
have
don't
my
want that-
you don't want that in
No,
dice jail?
I want my dice.
Oh, okay.
Look, it's random. I'm not gonna sit around and pretend like it isn't.
No, that's superstitious.
You will
stuff.
change.
14.
Okay.
Hey.
14. Okay, good.
It doesn't matter. It's just what flavor of suck do I get? That's what she said.
Okay, again, you get a more of a clear image. Oh, as you guys, Allah is congregate around the cart, away from all of this stuff, and you guys are just trotting at a pace, and you're talking to Buick about yes, about his experiences in history and stuff like that, and it just dissipates.
Nice. Nothing bad happened. I'm fine.
He's not actually near you.
We're mind linked anyway.
He's pretty close.
Yeah, I'm reaching to him in my mind. He's my safe spot. I also like to beat up on him when things go bad.
You have a bad safe spot.
Okay. So
Man!
all of my knights, they.
Sorry, guys. It would have been cool if it's one, though.
They don't know where the wall is.
Stuck in a
Yeah.
wall.
That's gonna make him start slashing his way.
They don't know where the wall is. This one guy got pushed away from me.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
they realize there's something there. Is there like a shimmering force?
Let me double check.
I don't think so. I think it's just transparent.
Invisible wall.
It's okay.
Completely
Okay, so
invisible.
they know that something happened because they saw him fall back.
That one guy got pushed back. That's all I
Okay.
know.
This guy is because he doesn't know it. Poof, he's gonna knock into the wall. I was like, what? Okay.
Why does it specify that the wall is a 1/4 inch thick? Is
That
it
sometimes could
impenetrable?
That's how detailed
Oh.
this
It's
is.
managed to disintegrate.
Oh.
Yep.
Also, if you're trying to like nail it up to another kind of load-bearing structure, you use what size screws to put into
Okay.
it.
That's, yeah, no, that's fair.
So they just kind of congregate and they kind of form. They try to form into a more of a defensive group as best they can. They're not really doing much. Tyrael.
They're scared, trapped in fishbowl.
Yeah, they're afraid of what's happening. They're cowering. They're burning. They're bleeding. They're not. They're kind of limping around.
Very defeated.
The horse eater is with us.
Ned is gonna send like a psychic thing saying the horses will slow down. Jump on the cart.
Dude, the horse.
Yeah,
is
can we just-
dead.
Tyrael.
Piece of.
When you said I was gleefully laughing earlier, can I roleplay that? Okay. So, between all the carnage and the screaming and the burning, Torment's gonna switch on.
Make a charisma check. Not a save, just a check.
Oh man.
Above dice.
That's a negative 20.
That answers my question.
Roll 1. That's a 1.
I don't know what it was, but I can assume that we just went to the bowels of
Can't do
hell.
that on purpose. I can't do it on purpose. He did it by chance.
Straight off the table into the
I
precipice.
think that's the answer. Okay, so Torment takes over.
Okay.
Yeah. Yup.
So, you know, killing and torture and burning is kind of his shtick. So, unfortunately, cackling evilly.
Oh my god.
A 4th level spell.
Where's it going though?
Fire!
There's fire.
Into the
There's a
fishbowl.
wall there. It can't go through
can you
that.
rob them
Yeah,
or
so
something?
you guys are protected.
But the roof is open.
Oh.
So you
Well,
can rob that?
Actually, it's open all the way down there. You've got like a direct line of sight.
He's got direct line of sight.
You can just shoot
He's
straight
got
at them.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
snap cakes. That's just
So
a
that
you.
that would create an invisible oven.
Yeah.
I am definitely punching you.
I get some paper to start calculating how this compounds into a oven.
Make us a pizza.
Oh, this is terrible.
This is great.
This is great. The
Can
Omelette
I,
maintains
borrow
its
a D6?
reputation.
And none of us are actively choosing to be evil.
It was
What's
so
the DC?
crazy.
17.
We got all rowdy, guys. We gotta be careful. Oh, man.
Lots of 3s.
Okay. The captain saves.
I think all the little guys are done for.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of math is
26.
happening.
26.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay.
Then dice ace.
Okay, so is it fireball?
Yeah.
Okay, so where you hurl it?
Just right in the middle.
Okay, so you hurl your fireball and it lands and flame spreads out and you see it kind of almost liquidy kind of latch on to all these guards and burn through their plate mail and you see them kind of go, "Ah!" You hear screams of
Oh
agony
my
and
God.
pain, and the only person left is the captain.
Oh.
Man.
And he is in a rough way.
So can you just imagine the imagery though? I mean, that's completely evil and ugly, but like the flames, right? Like, it's not like it's burning against glass, which would blacken. You're actually watching a squared off, flat version of flames licking up.
That would be pretty cool.
Like kicking up over
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah.
Like-
So you just feel the heat from the top.
Like,
Yeah.
not
Nowhere
just
else.
flames, but like a mini nuclear explosion
And
level. Like,
You see the captain on his hands, on his one hand down. He's got one hand on his great sword. His cloak is burning behind him, and he shakes his head. He goes, just no, and he slowly stands back up, looks around at his men. And he's like, no.
oh, jeez.
And he's horrified. Okay,
Should have been nicer.
Tuzard.
Yeah, again.
Wait,
The scene opens again with two
Oh,
stars.
hold on. Do you move?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Tuzard.
No, it's fine.
I only have one thing that, like, Torment that like kind of has Tyrael like caged within himself, but he can still like see everything. Just goes, Tyrael, Tyrael, Tyrael. As far as you run from where you started, you will always come back.
Ooh.
And, I
Dun,
just,
dun.
and it just kind of goes back to me, and I just fall to my knees.
Oh.
Okay.
So no movement.
Right.
He is right there.
Tuzard.
Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah, another. It's like we are escaping, right? With my like, we're trying to get out of here, right?
Run, Tin Man!
Precipitate the corpses.
Mikey should be on it.
Clean up the evidence.
My Phantom Steed has a riding speed of 100 feet.
Awesome.
So I'm just gonna be at the cart.
Your action is summoning the steed.
No, I
and-
was on.
Oh, you were on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So boom. Are you on the
You
cart or
can
are you running
easily get
alongside
about-
it?
I'm alongside it.
From here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
100 feet. Yeah.
He's right next to you. Yeah.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah. So Tuzard is like kind of running on a unicorn going, hey!
Hi, Ned.
Okay. Buick, he's guiding the horse. He's gonna lead. We're gonna leave the map. And he goes. He looks over at Tuzard now. He's kind of dirty. He goes, "Oh." Looks at you, Ned. He goes, "What? You can't do that." You can conjure little memories, but you can't do that.
He's mine.
He's yours.
Yeah, right?
What happened to your accent? Fourth wall.
You can't hear him.
Oh, I can't?
No.
I thought
he's whispering to her.
Oh, it's a whisper.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a careless whisper.
Wait, is it like a mental whisper?
No, he's just,
Oh, no,
he's
he's
just
just
leaning next to you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of noise.
Well,
It's
Ned
fine.
said her thing out loud. She's totally like, he's mine.
He looks over to
Very
you.
loud.
He kind of goes. He mouths. He goes, "I'm sorry."
No, he doesn't have a mouth. But he can read lips. He can read lips just fine. So he can hear you guys talking.
You can't hear the accent.
You
I
can
can't hear
read
the
the
accent. I
accent.
can read lips, but I don't see the accent. So I didn't say that.
You
Okay.
can't notice the accent with your lips.
Yeah.
But when somebody goes, ha ha ha.
I love it.
He could see his surliness.
You can. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And he's like, he goes, obviously we have a lot to catch up on. Yeah. Okay. And they disappear off the map.
Well, we're slowing down a little, right?
A little bit, but yeah, but they move 60 feet, and it's that there's only a little bit left.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Okay, so for all intents and purposes, combat and this stuff is over. I mean, the captain is left on his standing, looking around at the battlefield, dismayed at the horror that has just happened, watching the cart he was told to protect run away from him. And he kind of just slumps down onto his knees and just lays there. So we're out of combat.
Oh.
Assuming everybody else is going to catch up.
Wessendorf will definitely be briskly walking up to him.
Up to whom?
Oh, through the
Like
we're
as
gonna
far
talk
up
to
to
him?
the wall as possible.
Oh, you're
Just,
gonna-
like,
Okay.
standing-
So you go up to the wall, and then you still feel the slight force of that quarter-inch wall between you. It's kind of like looking through someone in a prison.
I'm imagining the most horrible of the Star Wars movies, Phantom Menace, where it's like standing between the like little.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
We all know the scene.
That's going to disappear.
So I stand and I say,
Anyway.
I'm sorry, earlier you were saying?
He just looks up at you. He just looks down. He doesn't respond.
You don't need to speak. I will know what you're thinking.
You can't tell his facial expression from his
melted.
helmet.
I don't care what he's thinking. I will find. I do care what he's thinking. I just don't care about him being surly about it.
Oh, are you doing something?
You intimidate him.
I'm gonna try to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
One more time. 15 Wisdom is his save. He's probably gonna get it because it's been a great night. He gets it, huh?
I rolled a 1.
Yes! Tell me how you think, it, buddy.
Buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Sorry, hold on. Just tell me.
So, as you kind of stand over this defeated, broken man, you look down. He looks up, and you cast Detect Thoughts, and you kind of just dive into his memories and his surface thoughts. He's just he's concerned with how Prince Verges is going to react to this. He's imagining Prince Verges having this amazing, angry outburst where he throws him to a pit and then just leaves him alone to die. And then he's imagining he sees his other brothers in arms, recalling just the events of just them burning alive. And then lastly, he thinks about his family.
No. Skip that part. So, what is his alignment like, as far as I can tell?
I'm not done yet. No, you're gonna hear this. You're gonna hear this.
Oh
No. I rolled a 1.
How does that empower you?
Yeah. You see his. He's imagining the first time he met his wife, dancing around a fountain in the center square of Cliffknoll.
You're gonna get knocked.
The Cliffknoll, the bells of Cliffknoll ringing in a very beautiful sound, and he sees her flaxen hair kind of dashed to one side, and her blue eyes kind of reveal themselves. Then he remembers the birth of his daughter. His only. His only child.
Definitely gonna be his only.
Yep. Yep. I'm not gonna twist the knife too deep in this one, but you know.
Twist away, buddy.
Oh, her name's Zelda.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a low blow.
Well,
now it's personal, DM.
Yeah. Well, I told him. I told him that.
Just because you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Man.
No resistance. Let him have it.
And that's it. And then goes to black.
Untrue. He rolled a 1, and I keep it on until he fails, so I keep digging.
Okay.
So
what else do you want to know?
I want to know what his alignment is. Is he a cruel person? I mean, anyone
He
can
is
have
lawful
children.
good.
He's lawful and good. So I reach out to my fellow odd-latiers and say, we did well in performance, but our actions may have been misguided.
Okay.
Can we get a lay on hands? Can we get a lay on hands?
About how heavy is Frenchie?
He's about 180 pounds.
I want to fly and grab him off the coach and fly straight up in the air with him.
No! Ned's gonna fight you!
Ned's gonna fight you. He's getting salty around here.
Maybe he'll become like a farmer or something.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
That'd be my best way to not kill
Yeah,
him.
make a strength
Not
check.
let him ruin
Are you
the
in
body.
range?
Oh,
You're not in range. Because he moved forward.
Imagine I've been.
Kill him.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
I don't know. I probably didn't do it anyway.
We were slowing the cart down for
That's
everyone to get on.
fair, yeah.
9.
The odd lot.
Oh no.
Now be grabbing.
So I see you fly down. He looks up. He goes, "Oh!"
True.
He slaps you in the face as you fly by.
Make an attack. Make an attack.
I hit you.
With what?
A glove because he Rochambeau.
I hit you.
Actually, that's way different. Rochambeau is way different.
Yeah.
You better hope he doesn't roll a 1.
I hit you
Really
with a 20.
feel bad.
A crit to the face.
A crit slap.
No, was it a crit? I rolled a 10.
Oh, okay.
Still, to the face is very critical for this man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it would be different because I'm moving so fast.
No, I got you. It was like 1 point. Not even. Anolo.
Yes. Okay. Tyrael will wait. It's kind of like slapsgiving, you know. It's coming. But my first priority, I'm going to go up to that guard. I'm going to play the diplomatic Anolo. No, not the guard. I'm sorry, the captain. Right?
You're gonna head backwards?
You're leaving.
Man, I don't know, because here's the thing. Like,
Everyone's going that way.
I know. But I mean, we're not far away from him. He's gonna die. He's gonna go back. The prince is gonna kill him.
You don't know that.
character.
We could recommend that
Only
he
Wes knows
hides.
that.
We can tell him, look, we realize you are
Yeah,
a
you're
noble
right.
person.
I don't know that.
I'm telling you with my mind what I saw through his mind.
You told me everything.
We're all on IM. We're all in the same chat room. It's like I make this stuff up.
As far as
He does.
Well, as far
I
as
If we
Yeah,
have
I
a
know.
resistance, if we
Okay,
have
yeah.
like if the 9 blades are like a resistance sect, then a defected captain could prove useful.
that's true.
And that's what. So that's what I'm thinking. Of like talking with this guy, knowing he's either going to die or join us and get
We
another
just
day to see his
toasted
child.
his people. You
Well,
think he's bringing them
Doesn't
along?
matter. Doesn't matter. He is dead if he goes back.
Yeah.
He knows that subconsciously. You saw that.
But an ally that does not make.
No.
You don't know what he saw.
He said he relayed everything.
I'm relaying it out to everybody. Like, dude, as soon as I'm being impacted by the fact that I just
Okay.
Farmer Brown turned soldier.
Fair enough. It's his turn.
Yeah. So you're next to him.
Yeah, I'm like standing across from.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
Horse
say,
field.
maybe like at the mind link, after what you said, it looks like he's got a choice: either die or defect. Perhaps we can persuade him and persuade him in whatever, and Buick LeSabre, wherever the heck he's going, to maybe help out with something. I mean, it looks bad for him, his kid.
Shall we just quest for now? If we are to undo the wrong that we have done, we should find a way to save this man and his family and give them a new life.
By defecting.
What does that mean by defecting? We don't just hand them some paperwork and tell them to find another place.
It just disappears.
If we are to
Defecting.
take responsibility,
He's leaving.
we should help him find his way out.
That's too much. He comes with us or he dies.
Oh, it's
That's
too much.
the
We
question.
annihilated 5 of his men before his very
What I'm
eyes.
saying is like, for him to find his own way and for us to help him find his own way, that is way too much. He either comes with us or he goes back and he dies.
He may try to redeem himself and kill us. He believes he is in the side of right. He may try to destroy us as we sleep.
If I'm
We
in the
want to rely
minority-
on Tuzard as an alarm clock and guard over us, while this very crafty, passionately hateful man who sees us as murderous thieves. We
You
have
don't have
already
to carry him along with us.
we have muddied our name.
Only if
We'd shack with him.
Buick
survive.
is wrong. But at the same time, just because he was doing bad things under bad orders doesn't make him a bad man. Net logic.
Tuzar.
He's lawful good.
Tuzar.
How far are we from them now?
The wall? Is that what you're thinking? The wall going away?
From the cart?
It's like over 100 feet away from the wall.
How many?
I would put it about 80 feet.
Okay. If we get 120 feet away, that force field is now.
Yeah. The cart is slowed considerably, and it's almost kind of like
Okay.
a
We're
slate
plotting along. Okay. I'm just making sure.
So,
The whole thing that just happened with you, was that like out loud?
The inward speaking thing?
Yeah, was Torment actually like speaking out loud through your mouth towards you?
No, that's kind of like a
Inner voice.
yeah.
Alright. But
You saw
you
him
seem
fall
to be
down.
out of it?
Huh?
You said you like slumped to your knees or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, before I go taking off on my horse, I'm gonna like slap you awake and be like, Carol, come on! We don't have time for this! We gotta go!
We don't have time for this. Little kobold slapping the teeth.
my little 7-string love taps.
Baby brothers.
Yeah. I guess I just get up and go on the horse. Because
okay.
And then from there, proceed
Follow
away.
him.
Okay. You guys follow the cart.
Whispering silent little prayers to say, please forgive me for being involved in all of this.
Everyone else, I imagine, is going to get on their respective transport and follow the cart. Or run.
I'm going to have to land on the car.
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. So as you guys all congregate either on the cart or around the cart, you travel westward towards the capital city of Riga, Clifnall, the city of bells. And then we're going to transition real quickly to the Shadowfell.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
meanwhile in the Legion
So,
of Doom.
as you are, the world of Shadowfell is this awful, weird, inverse proportion of the material plane. So places that would be flat are craggy mountains. Places that have desert are vast oceans.
And it is dark. It is bleak. It is oppressively trying to make you sad. And it is a place where no one really smiles. And among other things, there's very, 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 very little joy here at all. So Gideon and you have been riding on your horses through various craggy paths that Gideon has led you along. And he brings you to this, the top of a hill. And below you see this small island that is not encased with water, but it's just floating in the air. It is probably about 80 feet wide by 60 feet deep. It's kind of like this, this oval kind of shape. Inside there is, or half of the plain is this kind of cave, and there's a portcullis over the front of it.
Okay.
And he looks at you and he says, well, Roland, I'm glad that you have accompanied me this far, and that you have had a chance to meet Rallick and proceed in his grace, so to speak. But you are under a probationary period, and this is your proving ground. And he points. So if you follow me, I'm going to go down, and he leads you down this very narrow path. It's kind of like a chain of earth to this floating island. And he leads you down to the bottom of it. And on his horse, he goes over to the portcullis, and he goes, either you will fight or you will die. And he pulls the lever, and the portcullis sinks into the ground. You hear this and emerge in the moonlight. You see these two giant horns, and so you see this bull face emerge, and the glint of two gleaming great axes. Roll initiative.
Oh, what?
You're going up against a minotaur? Nice. That would be an 11.
Your initiative is what?
Okay, the minotaur goes first.
Yes.
Why are you so sorry for the
It's like just out of Greek mythology, dude. This is one of the coolest critters.
They are awesome.
Okay.
So I have to turn off and kill it with it. That's what Theseus did.
Okie dokie. So, where are we? The Minotaur, seeing you, it looks at you with his blood red eyes, and just charges and runs straight at you.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to try to gore you. Oh, and it misses. Okay, so it launches its head, and you kind of dodge out of the way, and it skids, and you see this the earth blow behind it, and it's now your turn.
Okay. So it's next to me?
It's within 5 feet. If you move 5 feet, you'll be in range.
I have reach. With my halberd, I have reach.
You do.
So I will, I'll attack with my halberd. 15?
No.
No. So my second attack.
Clangs off his horn.
19.
That's a hit.
Okay. That's...
Bum, 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 bum.
Yep, 14.
Okay. Okay. So as you bring your halberd down across its shoulder, you cut down its arm, and you see blood spurt out. And he looks down and kind of licks it. He's like,
oh, gross.
And he moves in and he swings his great axes twice at you.
Okay.
Oh, one's a critical miss. And the other one is a 17.
Yeah.
Hit you?
My AC is 16.
Okay. So the first one, he kind of trips and stumbles over himself. The axe kind of sticks into the ground. He is lodged there, and he pulls the other one and lashes over it. Hits you with the second one for what's he 17 damage.
Okay.
And he looks down. And he can't pull the axe out of the ground yet, and it's now your move.
Okay. I will. Let's see. What was it? I know I had. Okay.
I'm gonna get the timer out in a minute, man.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
I'm going to use. I have the Warcasting, so I can use a cantrip. I'm gonna use Blade Ward.
Okay.
Till my next turn, I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and damage.
Good.
And then I get an attack.
You do.
18.
That's a hit.
12 damage.
Okay. Okay. So the Minotaur doesn't manage to pull out his axe. He's like, he pulls it out. He just grabs the other one with two hands and just kind of slashes you twice with this one. Nope. Critical. So, the first one he kind of swings over the top of your head because he's kind of reckless with it. The second one, you were kind of disoriented. He comes down clearly across the chest, hitting you square for a total of, where is it? 28 damage.
Ow.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to.
So you took the Blade Ward. Don't forget about Blade Ward. You cast Blade Ward.
Yeah.
So 14 damage.
Yep.
And he moves around to the other side of you, so he's between you and the cave.
Okay. I am going to cast second level Witch Bolt. That's 1d12 for each slot of.
Is there a save?
It's.
Witch Bolt, I think, is an attack, and you can use it as a bonus action or as your full action without having to attack unless you hit. It's one or the other.
Yeah, it's a range attack though. But at close range, can provoke attack of opportunity.
It's concentration too, right?
Yeah.
It's a ranged. Yeah, that means.
Or if it's
I think you attack at disadvantage.
We'll do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Making a ranged attack in melee range is it's generally not easy.
Where's my modifiers?
Okay.
What's your casting stat?
What's your casting stat?
That is. Yeah.
4. So you got 10.
Do you want to use?
You can use inspiration dice.
Might as well. Let's take
Yeah.
reroll.
No.
Oh, it's just reroll one. You don't reroll both.
They're both 7s. So.
Okay. You have one more. If you want to use it.
Nah, I'll wait. I'll hold it.
Okay. So the Minotaur kind of snuffles you as wake.
Ooh. That's fighting words.
17.
17 hits.
I got you twice. Okay. So the great axe comes down for another 34 damage.
I don't think Blade Ward's active still.
No.
No.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Where are we?
I've got 17 health.
It's okay. You're still alive.
Yeah, you're still
Okay.
alive. Hey.
Okay, good. So as he cuts through your armor, you feel your life force bleeding out of you, and you feel weak and slowed and very, very poor generally.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
All right, so
And
I
he kind
am.
of pushes you.
Did he push me away?
Yeah.
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 Am I still like? Do I still have
Yeah.
reach though?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will just full out attack him.
Okay.
21
hits.
damage.
Okay.
And then my second attack. 15
AC.
Yeah.
To hit.
To hit. Yep.
Hits.
Yeah, 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll bop him.
Okay.
With the backhand. Nah, no.
Okay.
That's a 1.
So as he pushes you back, you're like you kind of come to and you swing your halberd twice and hit him twice, but you kind of when you come over the top, he kind of clangs it with his horn and goes.
Oh, Grumpy Minotaur.
Oh, hit and a critical miss. So 17 will clock you for 17 damage. What do you?
That puts me down.
Unconscious.
Yep.
And he looks and he's kind of blurry and he kind of just spins around a little too hard and kind of stumbles a bit. And he sees you unconscious. He goes, he points. He looks over at Gideon and he goes, worthless. And he walks over into his cave. Gideon pulls the portcullis up, and that's where we're gonna end.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well. I still don't understand what Gideon is doing.
Evil things.
Yeah, but.
Well, so are we apparently.
I was gonna say, man, this is a different time for us.
Yeah. Are we done?
Did you want to talk about
I can.
Are we done?
Yeah.
All right.
Turn off the cameras, man.
Bye, everybody.
That is all. Dude. That is it for our broadcast.
It was great. See you soon.